Hi, friends. It's Ray from Ray Life Coaching. It's so exciting to share a brand new starter questionnaire with you today. It's called the Relationship Stage Assessment Checklist, a free tool to help you figure out where someone belongs in your life, whether they be an acquaintance, occasional friend, a close friend, a casual lover, a long term partner, or a chosen family member. This isn't about judging people, it's about clarity. So you can stop overgiving, stop getting stuck in draining relationships, and start putting people in the place that actually fit your needs, your values, and your boundaries. So, what is it? It's a printable PDF with simple questions. You can ask them and yourself. For example, some of the questions could be: do they show up on time? Do you even care if they show up on time? Do they respect your spiritual practices or beliefs? Do they know how to say sorry? Do they make you feel inspired or do they drain you? Each stage of connection has a set of these questions. You just have to check yes, no, or sometimes. And by the end, you'll know whether someone belongs in that casual acquaintance circle or your inner circle. And here's the key: everyone is different. Everyone has different limits and different needs in relationships. What looks like respect for one person might look very different for another for connection. This list helps you begin the process of understanding your own boundaries and expectations, but it's only the starting point. This is exactly what my Confidence Coming Out course is designed for. Starting tomorrow, October 1st at 7 p.m., I'll be going live every single day for 7 weeks to teach bite-sized tools you can use to feel more confident, set stronger boundaries, and show up authentically in your relationships. The Confidence Coming Out course will help you not only get uniquely specific about your own needs, but also teach you how to communicate to your long-term partner or whomever what's needed for you to feel confident in that relationship and that type of connection during the hard times, specifically if it's a long-term partner. Looking ahead, the full CCC 3C program, which is the Confidence Coming Out course, launches in 2026. Will take you even deeper, helping you hone in on what you truly need while giving you the tools to express, set, and uphold limits in all your relationships, including the one with yourself. If you want the relationship stage assessment checklist, you can grab it free right now by going to raylifecoaching.com/free-resources. Download it, print it, and you'll have a clear, empowering way to navigate every relationship in your life. So 3 quick steps you can do right now. Grab your free starter questionnaire at raylifecoaching.com/free-resources. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the first Confidence Coming Out live session. And if you're ready for deeper, customized support, schedule a free consultation with me. Just go to raylifecoaching.com. This checklist is your starting line. The Confidence Coming Out course is your roadmap. And together, they'll help you feel confident, clear, and connected, not just with others, but also with yourself. Isn't that what you want to feel? Fulfilled and confident. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. And after this, we will go over the checklist and some of the things you might need to consider while using it. Okay, have a great day. Thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about the questionnaire and what I call the relationship stage assessment checklist. So, why does this exist? Well, for me, I've noticed that I don't exactly sometimes know what I need in order to be in that type of relationship. So, I came up with some ideas for myself and I'm offering it to you because I think sometimes we get confused and relationships change, right? You might have a friend that slowly becomes more of a family member, or a family member you're like, wow, I can't be around you anymore. Can barely want to be around you at all, or whatever. And why is that? To really have some clear awarenesses of what it takes to be in that situation with somebody. I found that sometimes things happen, right? If you've watched any of my videos, breakups happen, de escalation of relationship happens. You might be in a long term relationship with someone, but you no longer share that pet with them because you can't, because your limits don't work with their limits, or you can no longer sleep over. You have a friend that you used to spend 24 hours with and be fine. Then all of a sudden something changed. Or you realized, oh, it was never really good. I just now know my boundaries and I'm saying them. And that's not going over well. Or you're not. And you just are learning, oh, this never really worked well, or it has changed. So many reasons why we might need clarification on what is an acquaintance to you. And can you maybe put words to what type of relationship certain people are in? We're creating labels. And the reason I'm doing labels is it might help you go, oh, yeah, that's why I can do that with that person. Maybe every single person has a separate label. That's okay too. But it's more about why for you. And what is it that you've done or haven't done in communicating that with the other person? And how has it gone? There's many levels to this. I started off with, I don't know if you can see this, but acquaintance. And so the first one is acquaintance. I have number 2 is once in a while friend, meaning maybe see them every quarter and it's only for something particular, right? It could be, and this is a whole nother label just for that person, right? I only dance with them. I only go for walks with them. And do you want more? So there's many things that you can decipher underneath this, because what happens is you may have one relationship that used to be something and you're still under that pretense, and maybe they are too, or maybe you've never communicated it and you're feeling a rift or they're feeling a rift or both of you are feeling a rift, but not talking about it. And you're going, why is, oh yeah, that's because I'm pretending that this relationship is what it was or what I thought it was going to be. The questions go like this. I'll start with number 1, acquaintance. And do they ask me questions and engage back? It sounds so basic, right? But you'll find that you'll go into a social situation and you probably will never have that person ask you a question. And if they don't maybe know how to actually listen to what you said in relationship to their question, or you're doing all the questioning and they're doing all the talking. So can they offer compliments or positivity without gossip? Are they talking about ideas? Are they talking about others in negative light? Are they like really paying attention to what is it that they're coming with? And how does it make you feel? Really, ultimately, does that make you feel good enough to stay there? Now, acquaintances can be networking situations. They can be friends of friends. They can be family members sometimes. They can be people who you just see at 1 or 2 parties a year and they're kind of an acquaintance, but you wouldn't spend alone time with them. So this is your definition. I'm giving you a definition of what I think acquaintance is for me. That's kind of what I meant in the beginning. It's like, this is a starter questionnaire, and it's a way to give you resources and thoughts and questions about what does make an acquaintance and who is an acquaintance to me right now. Maybe once you go through all these questions, you might go, oh my God, a person who I thought was a friend is really an acquaintance. And I have to accept that. And that might be a little bit of a grieving process, or it might be having to grieve and then say, okay, what do I need to do? Maybe I can request it. Maybe I can say, hey, I'm noticing that, you're not doing X, Y, and Z. And that really makes me think that you are a friend when you do X, Y, and Z. I really enjoyed when you used to do X, Y, and Z, that kind of thing. Okay, so the acquaintances, do they acknowledge others' perspectives? Are they open enough to hear what you say? and not shut you down or shut other people down or be like negatively talking about other people. Do I feel at ease in a group setting with them? So these are questions about how you're feeling in this environment with them and how they're responding and what's being provoked within you. Number two, the once in a while friend, like I described, someone you may see occasionally. Can they share vulnerably without dominating? They're sharing vulnerably about something, and that allows a little bit more connection. Do they bring curiosity, inspiration instead of complaints? That might be being able to ask those questions, be curious, and actually remember something about you. And that keeps the connection going. Do they honor time limits when I set them? First, you have to set them, but you might be able to see whether or not they do it with others. If you just say, hey, if we can meet at, if you're both agreeing at meeting at 7 p.m. at night, and they show up consistently 15 or more minutes late, is that okay with you? Are you communicating whether it's okay with you? These are questions to assess. Do I enjoy spending 3 to 4 hours alone with them? So that was my assessment of what once in a while friend is like someone I'm probably not going to spend too much time with. And it's occasional. I'm not have any expectation of when, but it tends to be like they contact me, I contact them, or it might be that I'm okay with me being the only one contacting them and that they do show up each time, but I know I can't spend too much time with them because of that. These are really helpful. If you're having issues with your friend, family member, or loved one or someone that you're realizing, hey, I've been with them for a really long time, and I'm noticing that what I wanted out of this relationship and still do or don't I'm realizing that they're not showing up in the ways I need in order for it to be this type of relationship for me, whether it be sexual, romantic, or not. I personally had many physical relationships in the past that I couldn't even be acquaintances with. I didn't create limits for myself. So that's what I'm talking about. If you're finding really internal rifts and emotional turmoil drain, then most likely it's a signifier that you are going past your limits in that type of relationship. And when I say in that type of relationship, most likely you're giving more, and that isn't balanced for what your needs are. And it doesn't mean that the relationship can't be there. It might mean that you haven't clarified and verbalized and set limits and boundaries for yourself around it. Because you can verbalize and say, hey, I'm really looking for blah, blah, blah. Is that something that you are also into? And yeah, they say yes, but they're not showing it in that way. Well, then what do you do? And that's your own boundaries. Hey, everyone. Like I said, to check this out, please go to raylifecoaching.com/free-resources. It's not just this free relationship stage assessment checklist, but it's also when you sign up for the free resources, you also get my old confidence toolkit that is downloadable. I'll send you an email once you sign up, and you'll get this for free and weekly videos to let you know what's coming up. You will be automatically signed up for the beta test for my new confidence course. And that means you will get it for free if you decide to participate. And that starts January 2026. The emails will also notify you on anything that you need to do to get involved in that. So please sign up. I am so excited. I think it's very helpful. It has helped me through really hard times, and I know it has helped many others. So